Hello, my little fourth grade friends. So today we're going to be learning about learning how to do double-digit multiplication. Now, we know the standard multiplication. Let's start off with our basics, because we're going to learn how to. We know our basics, and we're going to go over our basics, and it's going to help us with our two-digit multiplication. There's many ways that we could solve a two-step multiplication problem, but we're going to focus on one way for today, and this one way is going to help you understand two-digit multiplication. So let's first start off with going over our basics, our one-digit multiplication. Our problem we are going to read is 5 times 2. Now, Sarah, what is 5 times 2? 10. Good job. So, I'm going to give you another problem. Give someone else another problem. 6 times 3. 6 times 3. Eric, what is 6 times 3? Not 16. Anyone else can help him? Good job, 18. Good job, Nathan. Now, remember, for our single digits, so we have 6 circles. 6. We have 6 circles, and we need to write. And we have 3 rows of 6 circles. So we need to do it again. We have 3 rows of 6 circles. Now, we count out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Now, if the problem was written 3 times 6, whatever your first number is how many circles in the row. And then your second number is always the number that tells you how many rows you're going to need. So even if we have three circles, we have to make 6 rows. And then you still get the same answer, even if it's flipped. Okay, now, I think that's enough of the single digits. Let's go ahead and take a look at a double-digit math problem. We're going to see what it looks like first. A double digit. Does anyone know what they think a double-digit math problem is? Aaron, what do you think? Yes, Aaron. It looks exactly like our one-digit problems, but we are going to add 2 numbers. So, we have 63 times 27. Now, let's take a look at this problem. Do you guys think you can be able to solve this problem? Let's actually try to solve this problem together, looking at it like this. What's 7 times 3? What's 3 times 7? $21. What's 6 times 2? 12. Do you think this is our answer? No, this is not going to be our answer. So, I'm going to have you all take out your whiteboards, and we're all going to make a square. Make a square. In that square, I want you to draw a line down the middle. Cut the square in half. Then I want you to cut the square in half long ways. And then I want you to put little dashes through in half of each square. So you should have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 squares. Then I want you to write your first number, which is on top, which our first number on top was 63. Right up here, 6 in one box, 3 in the other box. And then on the other side, down here where there's no lines intersecting, you're going to write 2 in the first box and 7 in the other. Now from there, we're going to take the first numbers. We're going to finish up. We're going to do this number first. So you have it here. We have 2 times 3. What is 2 times 3? 6. So here you would write 0, 6. The reason why we were putting the 0 here is so that the box here isn't just empty, so that you're not confused when we get to the next steps. What is 7 times 3? 21. So your 2 will go up here on top, and your 1 will go here on bottom. Remember, it's always the first number that will go on top, and the next number after that will go on bottom. Now, from this quadrant, we're done with this quadrant. Now we're going to move on to this one. So we have 2 times 6, and that is 12. So your 1 will go on top, and your 2 will go on bottom, like this. Now, what is 6 times 7? Can anyone tell me what 6 times 7 is? $42. So remember, 4 on top, 2 on bottom, like this. Now, this is the part where it gets tricky. We're going to add each number going down this way. Alright, so 1's by itself because 1 does not have anything to be added with. Now we have 6 plus 2 plus 2. So what's 6 plus 2? 8. Then what is 8 plus 2? 10. So I'm going to write 10 right here, but pay attention to this, okay? Pay attention to what I did here. Now we have 0 plus 2, and that's 2. And we have 2 plus 4, and that's 6. And then 1 again by itself. Now, I want you guys all to pay attention to this part. This part, I'm going to write out the number. And you guys are going to tell me if you think this is correct or incorrect. $16,101. Do you think this is our answer? No. That is not our answer. Because it's the same, our 2-digit multiplication is the exact same way as our adding. You're adding 2-digit multiplication is the same thing. So when you have 47 plus 63, you know 7 plus 3 is 0. You carry your 1 over, put it on top. You have 6 plus 4, 10. Add your 1, 11. 110 is your answer for this. So let's go back to our problem here. And we are going to put our 1 up here with the 0. So we would have 1 plus 2, which is 3. Then 3 plus 4, which is 7. So our answer would actually be 1,701. That would be our answer. Now, does anyone have any questions about what I just did? We will do this again. Now, hold on 1 second, friends. So, let's go on to the next one. We're going to do this one together again. And then I want to have a friend come up here to show me a way. Show me how to solve the problem. So we have 47 times 19. So, we're going to do our first quadrant first. So, what is 7 times 1? 7. Write your 0 on top, 7 on bottom. 7 times 9. What is 7 times 9? 63. So we'll write 6 on top, 3 down on bottom. Now we're done with this quadrant. Now we're going to move on to this one. 4 times 1. Sorry. This quadrant's done. Now we're on this one. 4 times 1. What is 4 times 1? 4. Now we have 4 times 9. 36. Now we're going to add down. So 3 is getting moved down because there's nothing to add it to it. 7 times 6 is what? 13. 13 plus 6 is 18. So remember, your 8 will go down here. We'll carry our 1 and put it right by the 0, right up here. 0 plus 1 is 1. 1 plus 4 is 5. 5 plus 3 is 8. And then we have 0 again here. Now, our number will read 883. Do you guys think that is correct? Anyone? Hold on. I think we messed up. So let's go back to this section right here. We made a goof. This is not 8. We have 7 plus 6, 13. 6 plus 13 is 19. We forgot. We did a goof, which is fine. Totally fine. Goofs happen. It's just an error. That's why we always go back and double check. Now I'm going to put a problem up here on the board. I'm I want you guys to solve it on your whiteboards. And I'm going to have Margaret make her way up here. And I want her to try and solve this problem. So the problem's going to read 19 times 11. In this part, I'm going to pretend that I'm Margaret and I'm going to solve the problem. In this part, I will solve the problem perfectly, and then I'll have the next student come up as, and we'll do a different problem. So we have 0 times 1, oh sorry, 9 times 1, 9, same down here. Okay, Margaret, can you tell me how you solved your problem? Walk us step by step. Friends, I want you to follow what you did on your whiteboards with how Margaret solved the problem. Well, I did 9 times 1, which is 9. So I put my 0, put my 9 here, and then I did it again. 9 times 1, 0, 9. Then I'm done with this quadrant. I moved on to the next quadrant in this section. I have 1 times 1, which is a 1, 0, 1, same thing. 1 times 1, 0, 1. Now I added up my numbers. So I had to drop my 9 down. 9 plus 0 is 9. 9 plus 1 is 10. I put my 0 down here. I put my 1 on top. 1 plus 0 is 1. But I had that 2 up here, which turns out to make it 2. And the 0 got moved down. So my answer is 209. Anyone else? Did everyone else get this problem? Okay. I know the zeros, haven't seen a lot of these zeros, is very, 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 very confusing, and it could be overwhelming just because there's so many zeros, which is totally fine. That happens. We can do the same when we when you guys start to learn to do your 3-step. You can use this box, but you would make it bigger for that. So it's gonna get confusing, and I know. All right, erase your whiteboards. We're moving on. I'm going to have Seth make his way up here, and Seth, I'm going to have you do it up here. Now, remember, friends, it is okay to make mistakes. Only reason why I'm having friends come up here is because we are learning this together. It's a way for me to see if the problem, if you guys are catching on to what we're doing, or if you still have questions and that we need to go over. So we are going to do 55 times, let's do 22. I know we're gonna kind of do some problems that have the same numbers to help get them used to seeing seeing the pattern. So Seth, go ahead. Everybody go ahead and start doing your problem on your whiteboard. All right. Seth, can you tell me what you got? 1,210. Can you tell us how you got there? Well, it's basically the same thing as Margaret's problem. It is 2 times 5, 2 times 5, which 10, 1, 0, 1, 0. And the same here. Basically just copy and paste and then move numbers down. Alrighty. I'm going to give you all a worksheet. We're going to tackle the first few problems together, and then you're going to be on your own. Alright, friends? Okay. Thank you.